Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Logically Not. It's been a while since I made a video. I don't know, about 4 weeks, I guess. Um, I decided tonight, I've been playing the first Descendant. I got back into it, seeing it had a bunch of new content. I hadn't played it in several months. And I've been playing it for about a week, week and a half. Um, and I haven't made any videos before that. Um, I was playing Fallout 76, doing some of that new content. I didn't make any videos there. The last videos I was making was COD Zombies. I know some new maps come out. I've had a couple of subs actually message me, ask me when I was gonna get back into zombies and do the new map, and I'm gonna do it. I got really burnt out on zombies. I played it a lot, and I just needed a break, a long break, because I was really burnt out on it. But I will be back to do the new maps soon. But I'm having fun with this. I'm having fun with the first Descendant. When the game come out, I've done a few videos on it. Um, but I'm really enjoying this new content is pretty challenging. The bosses, the purges, um, and it's right up my alley. As far as like the difficulty in the higher levels of the purges and the new bosses. So this has been really fun for me, and I've had I kind of want uh, I wanted to I'm having some success. I don't know, kind of mixing my words, but I'm having some success consistently with this build, doing some really good damage. Um, and I thought, you know, that I would share it and share some gameplay. Show you how I go about fighting the Defiler. Um, I've probably beaten him in the week or so that I've been back. I've probably beaten him. Well, I got the backpack, the little thing. So I mean, you have to have 300 of those to get him, and you get like three a match or four a win, something like that. So I've beaten him probably around 100 times, and I always do it in pubs. Um, I always do it in pubs. So the only time I go in solo is when I'm testing a build. I won't take a build that I don't know what it's going to do. I won't take it into a public match. But all my wins basically uh, are done in pubs. So I've kind of got a little system that I'm doing. I still see people out there struggling. Um, and I know the title of the video is 146 mil damage. Um, that's a lot of damage for one player to do, and you know, um, it's like I just see people not really. Maybe this will help somebody. Okay, maybe this will help somebody. I don't want to say one thing and the other because you know when I see my teammates are struggling or not doing any damage, a lot of people just quit. A lot of people just quit and get mad. I mean, you got the guy that'll quit, and then you got the guy that'll get on the chat and degrade folks and say, well, y'all not doing any damage. And then you got another guy, they'll they'll talk about people not doing damage when it's really him. He's the one not doing damage, right? Or he's one of the ones not doing damage. I mean, you had people doing that. I had a guy doing that earlier today. Kept typing in the chat, "We're not doing enough damage. Not doing enough damage." And we got to the end and we lost. We got him down to a sliver, and he beat us. And the guy was talking, and I said, "Dude, I've done like 114 mil," and he kept going on. I said, "Dude, I've done 114 myself, so you wasn't doing that much damage, okay, dude." you wouldn't doing that much damage. So, those kind of people are jerks. Um, and it's I just see people struggle a little bit. They don't really understand how to go about it. So I'm kind of being long-winded here. All right, I'm old, forgive me. But I'm just going to see, maybe this will help somebody. Maybe it helps somebody. I don't know, because I feel like you could take this build and even scale it down. If you got a budget build, maybe you're not leveled up all the way. You could take this build halfway and still contribute if you play the style I play, right? Um, so, it's not going to melt the boss, okay? What this build is, it's got good survivability and it does good damage. And uh, if you play skillfully within the match, you can do good damage. It's got a lot of survivability. Of course, the damage is a lot. The boss does a lot of damage. So, you know, uh, for the boss, I really wanted to uh, have that survivability. Let's take a look at the build. Um, we'll this here, the reactor. When I come back the other day, I noticed you could upgrade the reactors more. You could only do it two when I left. You can go up to five now. So I got kind of I should have got a better reactor. But I was impatient and just went to upgrading the best. Well, yeah, the best. What I think's the best reactor that I had currently, and I just hasn't haven't went in. I want one. The non-attribute skill power gold is great. Um, I would like to have one with cooldown on the second one, but I just hadn't been. There's so much other stuff that I've been doing. I just felt like this was okay. Um, it's dimension, which either be fusion or cooldown would probably be better for this boss with Valby, but for now. I've got it upgraded four times. This is what I've been using. The water cannon is going to be how you're going to deal a lot of your damage. So fusion will be a good one, and then also cooldown with the non-attribute skill boost, power boost ratio. Okay, that would be ideal. That would be the best roll for this build. But this is what I'm using. Um, we have a Slayer set. Um, Once again, I haven't. This is the same set that I was using for Valby when I left. I don't think I've went and farmed any more of these. So, um, this is kind of basic. I've always used a Slayer set with Valby. I think it's the best one for her. But yeah, I mean, we got max HP, which that could be a little better. MP recovery out of combat, shield, which I don't really matter. I mainly use it for the max MP. The shield don't really matter. My shield gets not. Well, the shields really kind of suck in this game, so I don't really focus on that. I focus on HP and defense as far as my what I'm trying to do defense wise. Um, with this character, I have some other characters that are a little different, but with this build. Um, Shield recovery and combat, once again, same thing. I mainly got this one for the defense, the gold defense, 4003. And then the toxin resistance, the max shield, once again, doesn't really matter to me. I'm looking for the toxin resistance at 3688. Uh, anybody's played this game knows that, what you're going to get with the Slayer set. It's going to help your skill power um, quite a bit. Uh, for the main gun, I'm using the Thunder Cage. This Joker hits. Um, I run. I've got some really good rolls on the cores. Um, I farm. the Purge 24 with Valby. The build's different. It's a straight gun build with defense. Basically, all my I don't use a skill. The only skill I use is the bubble, and I use it to for the debuff on the laundry and to get to proc the supply moisture. I don't really use you get the higher levels. I mean the skills pretty much don't do anything. Um, Especially in that 28 on, are really like 24, 25 on. I mean, just skills kind of do nothing. So, um, when I'm doing the farm, I farm 24 with Valby, but like I said, it's a gun build, basically a gun only build. And she does really well. I'm on 28 on the purges. I've cleared it a couple of times with some guys, with some randoms and some pubs. Valby's doing about 2 billion damage on her gun build, about 2 billion on a clear, somewhere around in there. Um, I feel like I can solo it with her. Uh, Survivability is an issue because she doesn't have anything to stun the enemy. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to get that other gun upgraded, and I haven't done that. But I do feel like I can take Valby and solo 28 uh, if I get the gun that stuns, whatever it is, the Albion Cannon, whatever it's called. If I get that, where I can get some, where I don't have all that aggro on me, I feel like I can solo 28. Um, the survivability is the issue with the Thunder Cage, because you just they hit so hard. Um, Enemies hit so hard, you just can't hardly stand in there and lay the damage down that you need to take the enemies down. So we'll work on that. Hey, if I'm able to solo 28 with Valby, I think on 24, 24, which is the one before the what is that? The Order of Truth. Yeah. So that's the one before that. That's the one I formed for the cores. And, you know, I am top 300 on that level with Valby. So she does good there. Uh, so, yeah. Um, but anyway, we're getting off track. Let's get back to this. Farming my cores on level 24 on the Purge. And we got some pretty good rolls here. We got firearm attack, level 10 at 79%, firearm at 70, firearm crit hit damage at 95%. Now you could go with the crit hit damage, or you could go with the rate. You're gonna get more DPS numbers if you go with the crit rate. Uh, but I do feel like um, the gun crits a lot as it is. So, I went ahead and went with the damage. I just felt like I was killing things a little faster when yeah, I did it both ways. Um, I actually had a really good roll on the rate too, and I changed it back to the damage. So damage, rounds per magazine, rounds is huge. Uh, you know, just testing it in the purges, the rounds per magazine is the way to go. And then sprint speed, which I probably need to change. I don't know. For bossing, sprint speed's good. I'd probably like to get it up a little more. I'd probably like to get at least purple. Um, but for like the purges, maybe like the recoil. I don't know. I do like the sprint speed, especially when I got her in the boss room. And then the regular, you know, I didn't change that one. Rounds per magazine, which is another good firearm attack. And then I got the critical hit rate. And then I got the Order of Truth bonus, which, like I said, that's for the purges. But this gun hits, man. I mean, it just hits doing two. I actually had it over 3 million. And then ended up taking off Electric Conductor and another one. And it got it down to like 2.5, got it down to 2.5, but I had it over three. And ended up putting Fire and Fist on. for the boss. Just altered a little bit, but yeah, I mean it's hitting. It does really good with Valby. As long as you're procking the supply moisture, you that is very important. It's like night and day. So keep that in mind. If you run this with Valby, you want to make sure you're always standing in water when you're using your gun. It makes a huge difference. Um, Concentration priority, better insight. These are all just, standard mods, stuff most people use. Expand weapon charge, which rounds per magazine, it's huge. Uh, Better concentration, critical hit damage. We got fire rate up. We got rifling reinforcement, firing fiesta, which when I'm running the purges, I change it to the electric conductor. Okay. Uh, Edging shot, action and reaction, and electric enhancement. Um, for the inversion, which I don't have this thing filled out yet. Uh, you know, Doing the focus rounds, electric focus rounds. I've got it maxed out. I'm getting enhanced focus rounds, and I probably need to be running. I probably need to be running this, uh, but I'm running this. Uh, the arc boost and the quantum domain. I probably need to be over here, but this is what I'm running on the inversion reinforcement. Let's see. We done that. All right. Let's look at the modules for Valby. So, like I said, we're running supply moisture. We're running non-attribute, whatever the sync the Tim, however you say that. Whatever. I think they made that word up. I've never seen that word before. Of course, I don't know. Sync the Tim. I don't know. Whatever. This one. Fusion amplification, nimble fingers, skill expansion, focus on non-attribute, battle of stamina, which I actually like running the other new one better. But this gives you more skill duration. What is that other one called? At least I think it's new. HP amplification. It actually gives you could actually, I don't know about for this boss, but you might get away with just running this one instead of running the increased HP and the battle stamina for the Defiler. If you play safe, which I don't a lot of times. I play aggressive, especially if I see my teammates aren't doing the damage. Now, if I got some good teammates, I play a lot. I play back a lot. I don't play as aggressive. Try to stay alive. But if I see my teammates are struggling, I'm trying to be aggressive with the boss and put damage on him to get him taken down. But yeah, I mean, if you're playing with a good group or whatever, you can probably get away with just having this. But anyway, battle of stamina, skill extension, MP conversion, increased HP, and MP accelerant. Okay. Um, I use the long distance maneuvering to grab the parts. It gives it an extra distance so you can get up there. Uh, and pull his armor off. Uh, this is nothing crazy. It's just kind of like a I guess you say a basic build. I mean, it's like I said, it's not gonna you know it's a solid build. Okay, it's just a solid build. It does good damage. It's got good survivability. And you can with the Thunder Cage, uh, you can really do, you know, you can do some good damage with it and contribute to the team. Um, but yeah, that's the build. Uh, we will go ahead and get into the video. I actually got two videos. I got the first one where I done 146, and I'm just going to talk through it. Um, and then I got another one. Uh, the first one I did 146, but it was kind of you know, it kind of felt um, like I didn't showcase everything that I'm doing. Okay, a lot of times in these boss fights, so I went ahead and done another one where I think I done 131 or something like that, 131 million, something like that. But I was doing a lot more that I had people going down and all this other stuff. So um, we'll look at both of them, and then I'll just talk through it, tell you what I'm doing, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, um, if you made it this far, I know I've rambled a lot, talked a lot. I hadn't made a video in 4 weeks, so hey, forgive me. Um, I'm long-winded. I'm excited about the new video that I'm making, and hey, like I said, if you're new to the channel, I don't have notes. I don't have anything written down, or I don't cut anything. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. I play a lot of different games. I don't play just one game. I play a lot of games, and I post videos to help people. Hey, if you have any questions, you have any comments, you know, I I don't only play the first Descendant. I don't sit here. I have not played. I ain't played it in several months. Uh, but what I've been doing has been working, and I'm going to show people what I'm doing. Hey, if you get something out of it, great. If you don't, great. Hey, you know, that's kind of how I am. I'm just kind of laid back. Maybe it helps somebody. That's the whole reason. I kind of started my channel. Maybe it helps somebody because I know that um, people need to get help from time to time. Uh, so anyway, we'll get into the video. I appreciate you for tuning in. Stay tuned. All right, so here we go. I really like that skin. It's pretty cool. But anyway, we always start on this left side. I pretty much start these matches the same way. I go to the left. I go to the steps right here, and I watch what he does. If he turns and fires at me, I'm gonna go hard right and go around that block and then do this. But he doesn't. If he doesn't attack me, then I'll go in, drop my bubble, hit him with the cannon under the legs. Um, In another video, I'll show you the other way I do it. But I always do that one or two ways. I always start the match one or two ways. And then after that, it's kind of ad-libbing based on the situation. But here we're going to, you see how hard that Thunder Cage is hitting. Just melted those things. Uh, yeah, we just, if he's shooting at us, you need to be moving. You don't need to try to shoot at him when he's attacking you. We got some good cooldown. We're using the cannon again. Thunder Cage is really laying the damage. Now, we'll see what he's going to do here. Because this boss is so dangerous, right? So I'm out of MP. I'm going to go try to gather up some MP. This boss is so dangerous that a lot of people try to stand in there and face tank him, and you just can't do it. You can't do it. It's not worth it, right? It's not worth it. You're not going to do enough damage to him in a few hits trying to face tank. That one or two extra hits you're trying to get in, what you can do is go down and you got two guns off the boss while somebody's trying to pick you up. So it's not worth it. You're trading two guns being off the boss for however long it takes to pick you up for a couple of shots on him. When he starts shooting at you, go. Get out of there. When he starts shooting at you, run. Run immediately, not later, then. It's going to help you stay alive. And that's what this is about, really. It's just keeping him from killing you. And then what you're going to do that is not try to fight him when he's aggro on you. You're going to get your turn. You're going to be able to put damage on the boss. You're going to get your turn. He's going to aggro on somebody else. Then you'll be able to shoot at him. I know this game breeds impatience. Okay, people trying to do everything fast and all do it. Sometimes patience is a virtue, even in this game. But yeah, when he starts doing that, if he's not on you, that's a perfect time. That's a perfect opening to do your alt. Chasing down and do your alt. If he's chasing somebody else with that jump move, that's a perfect time to do the alt. It's a perfect opening. That doesn't do that great on these shields or whatever. Um, the rabbit does a lot better, and the irons or whatever does a lot better taking that down. But yeah, when it gets to the core, I mean, it just blast it. Um, but yeah, you're just looking for windows, right? And the window is going to be when he's not shooting at you. That's your window, right? And then you know at times when he's going to stop and do something or whatever, you're just going to give you a window to attack him. Um, you kind of just got to know his patterns. Yeah, I mean, he's not focused on me, so, like I said, it's patience right here. The gun just, see, right here, I wasn't patient. See? When he goes into that aggro mode, you not need to get underneath him. This is what not to do. That right there was a what not to do. I got impatient. I seen that turn yellow, and I wanted to go grab it, and he downed me. Um, just not being patient. And like I said, this game breeds impatience. People want to do everything fast. Oh, I'll do it fast. I'll melt the ball. Sometimes you got to be slower. Slower is better. And being patient and picking your spots, right? But yeah, I'm watching him the whole time. But yeah, when he's raging like that, you don't need to get underneath him. I mean, basically his white mechanic is that when he spits that stuff on the ground. I mean, if it gets one of you, most of the time it's going to take the whole team out. If people try to pick you up, it happens all the time. Some people stay underneath him when he goes into rage mode, trying to deal damage when really they should be backing off of him. Um, and he downs one person, and then basically, somebody tries to go get him, they go down, and then he starts shooting that cannon at people, and he just takes the whole team down. But yeah, I mean, then you go for the knees, stand underneath him, hit him with a cannon, and he's going to shoot at his knees. You get some good damage when you shoot that weak spot. But yeah, boom, I'm running. Soon as he swung at me, dude, I'm out of there. Right, all right, now he's focused on somebody else. Now I can shoot at him again. It's just repetition, you know. When he goes to shoot at you, turn, run, run. It's you're gonna get your turn. You're gonna get a turn. You're gonna be able to put damage on the ball. So you're gonna shoot at somebody else, and then you can shoot at him. A lot of people don't. Yeah, I'm out of MP, but we get him. But yeah, I was impatient there and went down. But yeah, I shouldn't have went down there if I'd have just waited a minute. But yeah, I seen that thing turn yellow, man, and I just lost my mind and went down there and knowing he was in rage mode and got puked on. Uh, but yeah, I like this new little thing. People will always come up to it because it's new, but whatever. It's funny. Um, but yeah, we did quite a bit of damage here. I get done doing the high fives and all. Yeah, we did 146.5. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right. So now on to the next one. Now this one we're gonna do a little bit more. That one was kind of boring. No, they didn't do a lot of damage, but they did a good job at not going down. Uh, so here we go. Start the same way. Gonna be left. Start right here. We're gonna see what he's gonna do. All right. Watching him. What's he gonna do? Oh, he's gonna shoot. Nah, I'm out of there. Don't stand. I see it all the time, dude. People try to shoot at it and he downs them right away. It happens every other match. Somebody goes down right there because they try to face tank him. Yep, the shields are down. You need to be focused on these. When them shields are down, shoot those. That needs to be your priority, not him. The quicker you take them down, the more damage you're gonna be able to deal on him because that's basically his defense. If you see the shields down, there's somebody's trying to take down the cores. You need to go over and attack them, take them down. That needs to be priority number one. Right here, and just you want to try to focus on the shoulders first, so you can get the stun, and then later on at the end when he gets down to like half health, you want to focus on the knees. But shoulders first. You get that stun. Give him an enema. Trying to pick people up as quick as possible. Here's another thing: when you're resing somebody, okay, don't try to res somebody if you got aggro on you. Okay, which if somebody goes down and you got aggro on you, okay, you need to run the boss. You need to keep the boss away from the person down. Okay, so somebody else can pick them up. You only need to res if you don't have aggro, just like you only need to shoot when you don't have aggro. If you've got the boss aggro on you, you need to be moving, not stopping, not trying to pick nobody up. I see that happen all the time. Somebody's got aggro on. Now, if you're the last person standing, okay, that's one thing. You got to make a last ditch effort. But like if one person goes down, okay, don't try to go pick somebody up if you got aggro on you. Because the boss is very strong. So you go over, you got aggro, and you try to pick somebody up. Now both of you are down. Okay, now you got two people down. Your job, if you got aggro, is to run the boss so people can either deal damage or pick somebody up. And that needs to be a hard rule every time you fight this boss, or any boss in this game for that matter. I mean, if you've got aggro, don't try to pick people up and don't shoot. Now, see right here, I did something stupid again. See, man, being impatient. This is the what not to do portion of the video. This could have ended bad, right? Thankfully, we had a medic, but if we didn't have a medic, that probably would have ended really bad. Really, 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 really bad. Okay, because he was able to heal us, get our health back after he rezzed me. If we didn't have a medic that gave us our health back, we'd probably both go down there. Okay? And the match would have been over. And it'd been my fault. Just stupid. So don't do that. When he goes into rage mode, stay away from him. Don't do what I just did. So now he's shooting at me, right? So I'm just trying to they were able to get him up because he's focused on me. I didn't try to run down there and pick the guy up. I'm just running the boss. I'm running the boss. You just kind of want to make loops. You just kind of want to make circles when he's shooting at you. Right? So he does that. Now I know he's gonna change aggro. So boom, I'm gonna hit him with that. When he starts shooting at the cannon with that stuff, dude, you need to be using your hook as much as possible. Your grappling hook as much as possible. Because that stuff's got range. And it is deadly. You just watch him. See right here, he's focused on that guy. That guy's doing a good job of just running him, right? Where the other three guys can put damage on him. He's not trying to shoot at the boss. All right? He's just getting out of there. This guy did a good job. He's running the boss. Boom. Now this is the opening. Boom. You got a wide open to put your alt on him. Deal some more. All right, you turn and start shooting. Now I'm out of there. I'm out of it. It's just that simple. This is going to keep you alive a whole lot more. All right, so he's not attacking me now. Now I'm going to go back. Deal damage. Now you can deal damage. This guy's running the boss. All right, so that turned yellow. Boom. See, he turned. I'm out of there, dude. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to go down right there to try to risk trying to grab that that part. Now he's focused over there. Now I'm gonna hit him with my cannon. It's really not hard. Uh, as long as you move whenever he turns to you, whenever he aggroes on you, man. As long as you get away from him, now I can grab the part. It ain't going nowhere. It's still there. Look, I got it. It was still there. Boom. Now you go for the knees. When you get him down about half health, you want to focus on those knees. Boom, he shoot at me. I'm out of there. A lot of people would have kept shooting and they went down. He'd have downed them. Now here, he's not shooting that black cannon, but I kind of face tanked him there. But he's not shooting that other stuff. This is kind of does basic damage. This weapon, when he gets down to half health, you can be a lot more aggressive because he's not shooting that toxic stuff, dude. It's just deadly. Gets down to half health, you can be a lot more aggressive with him. Because you don't do as much damage. Now I'm out of ammo. I hate running out of ammo. Yeah, this is not a. I've got a crit build that I use. It also does pretty good damage. This is kind of this. It's not really a crit build, um, but I do have a crit Valby that I use too. But I've been getting a lot of success with this build as far as like beating him for whatever reason. I'm really consistent downing him with this build. A lot more consistent than I am with the crit build. And it may just be me. I don't know. It may be basically the same. Could be skill issue with the other one. I don't. I'm just maybe it's in my head. I don't know. But I just feel like this build does better as far as consistency. Yeah, we ended up doing 131. 131 here. All right, we had a little editing, I guess, editing error there or whatever. It's kind of messed up, but hey, we got through it. Um, I hope you got something out of it. If you made it this far, appreciate you for tuning in. We're definitely going to do some more stuff on the first Descendant. I'm going to continue to play this some more. And we're going to get back into zombies. For people out there waiting for some zombie content, we're going to get back into that. But I'm having fun with this game, and I'm probably got a pretty good bit more time I'm going to spend with it before I take a break from it. I think I'm going to work on trying to go ahead and solo 28, 29, and 30. I don't know. I feel like I can do it if I get the right gun. And then if I do it, I'll probably make a video on that. I've got some other builds. I've got a Freyna build that I use for the Death Stalker. It's a really good build. I'll probably showcase that next. Um, yeah, if this video does pretty good, I get some likes, I'll probably do the build that I use for the Death Stalker. Um, that sounds like a good idea. And then also I need to work on upgrading the gun to try to solo the last 3 levels with Valby. Um, so, or at least 28. I don't know about 29 and 30. I hadn't played them yet, but I do feel like she can solo 28. Okay, 29 and 30. I don't know how they're going to play. May have to do something else, but I do think I can do 28 with Valby solo if I have the right gun. So we'll probably do that. We'll probably do my Freyna build um, for the Death Stalker. It's a really good build. It does really good damage. Um, we'll probably showcase that one. And then I got a Viessa build. Um, we'll probably showcase that one. I use her. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I've got several builds, so well, we got some more stuff we can do. Uh, but yeah, hey, if you got something out of the video, if you liked the video, if you didn't like the video, if you thought it was stupid, uh, if you know, whatever, like, share, subscribe, comment. You got any suggestions? If you think my build needs to be tweaked, I'm always open to suggestions. Um, but yeah, if this helps you, hey, that's what I do this for. And I appreciate everybody for tuning in. And we'll catch y'all next time. Later.